Now, welcome back to the Prospect Hut, and this is the scouting report for the Mets' 12th best prospect according to Amazing Avenue, and that is Jonathan Santucci. Now, before we get into this video, please watch the entirety of this video and hit the subscribe button and like it. The top 25 Mets prospects for 2026, Jonathan Santucci at number 12. Next on their list is a left-handed pitcher. Jonathan Santucci comes from a family of amateur baseball players, but he's the only Santucci that have gone pro. His father Stephen attended Assumption College and played baseball there from 1991 to 1993, and his cousin Nick attended Rollins College and played on their baseball team for 6 seasons from 2017 until 2022. Jonathan attended Phillips Academy in Andover, Massachusetts, where he hit .322 over the course of his 3-year varsity career and showed a great deal of promise on the mound. One of the highest regarded prospects in the state of Massachusetts, he went undrafted in the 21 MLB draft, and honored his commitment to Duke University. The summer after graduating from high school, he played in the Futures Collegiate League, appearing in 2 games for the Worcester Bravehearts as a reliever and going 5 for 27 at the plate. That fall, he went on to attend Duke, and that spring, left-handed appeared in 20 games for the Blue Devils, starting as a mid-reliever, but eventually transitioning and establishing himself as a weekend starting pitcher as the months went on. On the season, the left-hander posted a 4.17 ERA in 41 innings, allowing 32 hits, walking 20, and striking out 58. He played in the Cape Cod Baseball League that summer, posting a 3.65 ERA for the Harwich Mariners in 24 2/3 innings, with 20 hits allowed, 10 walks, and 28 strikeouts. He was able to keep that momentum going in 2023 as an elbow injury limited the amount of time he was able to spend on the mound in his sophomore season back at Duke. Southpaw started 7 games for the Blue Devils before having his season end prematurely in March due to bone chips in his elbow. All in all, he posted a 4.30 ERA in 29 1/3 innings, allowing 27 hits, walking 16, and striking out 50. Fortunately for him, the injury was not Tommy John related, but rather an Ocaron, the bony hinge, tip of the elbow fracture, and he had surgery to have a screw inserted into his elbow to allow the bone to fuse back together properly. When the left-hander returned to the mound in 24, he made up for lost time, throwing 17 scoreless innings to begin the season, scattering 10 hits, walking 7, and striking out 31. He eventually came back to earth and then in mid-May sustained a rib injury on his non-throwing side just prior to starting the game against Georgia Tech. He was originally only expected to miss a week or two, but Santucci missed roughly a month. Returning to the mound of the NCAA Regionals, throwing 2 innings against the Oral Roberts University on June 1st. The 40-20 Blue Devils had their season end the next day, finalizing Santucci's season. In 58 innings, the left-hander posted a 3.41 ERA with 40 hits allowed, 36 walks, and 90 strikeouts. The Mets selected the Southpaw in the second round of the 2024 MLB draft and signed him for $2 million plus the exact slot value of the 46th overall pick. He was signed to the FCL Mets in early August as a roster formality, but did not pitch for them. He instead made his professional debut in 2025, pitching for the High A Brooklyn Cyclones. During 15 games for the Cyclones, making 13 starts, Santucci posted a 3.46 ERA and 67 2/3 innings, allowing 62 hits, walking 23, and striking out 75. He was promoted to Double-A Binghamton in mid-July and ended his season there, posting a 2.52 ERA in 50 innings over 10 starts, allowing 33 hits, walking 18, and striking out 63. All in all, the left-hander posted a cumulative 3.06 ERA and 117 2/3 innings, scattering 95 hits, walking 41, and striking 138. His strikeout total 4th in the system. The 6'2" left-hander has a solid frame for pitching. The left-hander throws from a low 3/4 arm slot, almost exclusively working from the stretch, incorporating a leg kick and long arm action to the back. His fastball sits in the low to mid-90s, topping out as high as 97 miles per hour on stadium radar guns. Additionally, the pitch comes at batters from a flat approach angle, giving the pitch rising life, especially when thrown up in the zone. His primary secondary pitch is a slider, a tight two-plane pitch with gyroscopic break, that sits in the low to mid 80s. Santucci can throw the pitch effectively to both sides of the plate and uses the pitch against left-handed batters and right-handed batters equally, though it has shown more effectiveness against left-handed batters. The pitch was his main strikeout pitch in college, and the pitch has retained its swing and miss qualifies as a professional. His changeup sits in the mid to high 80s and features a bit of arm slide fade and vertical tumble. He generally does not use the pitch much more or less, reserving it for the second and third time through and on. Command has long since been an issue for the left-hander, and all of his pitches play down when he has starts where he isn't able to locate his pitches. Coming into the season, Santucci airmailed his fastball and bounced his secondaries with alarming regularity, making it inefficient as well. While some of his command issues stem from the movement in his pitches, almost unbelievably for a highly regarded college pitching prospect who was drafted fairly high in his respective draft, some of his command issues have come down to simply needing to throw more and learn how to repeat his mechanics and release points better. Santucci was primarily an outfielder during his high school baseball days, and after transitioning to being a pitcher full-time while at Duke, he still only threw 128 in the third innings in total, supplemented by another 26 2/3 collegiate summer leagues. While pitching for Brooklyn, manager Gilbert Gomez observed that Santucci had to do more on-the-job learning than most pitchers his age and level, and was pleased with how the left-hander began recognizing and self-correcting issues during his tenure with the Cyclones. While he did not show any issues over the course of 2025, health may be an issue for Santucci over the course of his professional career. While his 2024 rib injury was seemingly random and has not been problematic since, the elbow issue he sustained and has surgically fixed in 23 may have a recurrent impact on his career given the location of the injury. So there are issues with him and with the injuries. That's the one thing about the 2024 draft is the Mets took on a lot of players that had already been under the knife, and Santucci is one of them. But he's got a lot of talent. I mean, if he throws strikes, he's gonna be good. But you let me know what you think about this video, and of course, this is the scouting report for the Mets' 12th best prospect on Amazing Avenue, Jonathan Santucci.